Hi boys and girls, Miss Pickowitz here with your Friday reading lesson. And today we're going to go over Read to Self. Then I'm going to remind you of the 3 ways to read a book. Then we're going to use our Chester Love School Reader, and we're going to read this together, and then you can color it later. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the Blowing Kisses sheet, and then I will help you do a couple and you'll do the rest on your own. And then you're going to practice Read to Self with an adult for 1 minute when we are at the end of the video. Okay, so let's go over Read to Self. So remember, when we read to self, we always get started right away. And now you can have a couple of books with you. You can have 2 or 3 books with you, but we're going to get started right away. We're not going to waste any time. We're not going to play around. We're not going to spin around and sit down, and we're not going to look at the card, and we're not going to write the paper. We're going to get our books, and we're going to get started right away. And we're going to read the whole time. The whole time. If Read to Self is 1 minute, you are reading with your eyes the whole minute. You're not doing anything else. You're not looking at anyone. You're not looking at the TV. You're not looking at the wall. You're not staring up at the ceiling or the sky. You're not doing anything but looking at your book and reading your book. You stay in one spot and you read quietly. So when we read quietly, we're reading with our eyes. We're looking at everything with our eyes, and we're saying everything inside of our head. So Read to Self, we get started, we read the whole time, we stay in one spot, and we read quietly. Now if you finish a book while you're doing Read to Self, you can either read the book again, or this is why I said you could have 2 or 3 books with you. You pick up one of your other books and you start reading it right away. Read to Self. There's 3 ways to read your book. Remember, we've talked about this. And one way is to look at the pictures. And the pictures can tell the story when there's pictures in a book. And number 2 is to read the words. So as you start to learn words, you can read the words you know. And as you start to learn letter sounds, you can try to sound out some of the other words. And number 3 is to retell the book. You can retell the book by telling somebody what happened in the book. We'll learn 5-finger retell soon about the 5 things when you're retelling a book. You can retell it on paper by drawing what happened and in order, the beginning, the middle, and the end. So there's different ways you can retell the story. But the 3 ways to read a book: pictures, words, and retell. So that's it. Good job listening. It's a recap on Read to Self and 3 ways to read a book. So now I want you to get your Chester reader out, and we're going to read our Chester reader together. So I want you to read it with me. And so the title is Chester Loves School. And when we go to the first page, we want to use the pictures to help us out and to give us clues. So if this word, the CH, that's Chester, and L is loves, well, look what's right here. Chester loves the, what does Chester love? The pencil. Now say it with me. Chester loves the pencil. And when you say it with me, point like I'm pointing at each word, and you've got to look at it with your eyes. Chester loves the pencil. Good job. Okay, look at your picture. It's a bottle of glue. Chester loves the glue. Say it with me and point to the words. Chester loves the glue. Good job. Some scissors. Chester loves the scissors. Now say it with me and point to the words when you say the words. Chester loves the scissors. Good. We are using our pictures to help us. Good, good. Crayon. Chester loves the crayon. Now you say it with me and point to the words when you say them. Chester loves the crayon. Good job, boys and girls. Look at this picture. What is that a picture of? It's a backpack. Chester loves the backpack. Now you say it with me and you point to the words. Chester loves the backpack. Good job, boys and girls. Oh my goodness, be such great readers and so soon. Now, this word, this picture might not be able to help you with this word, so I'm going to tell you. It starts with a a teacher. Chester loves the teacher. Now, you say it and point to the words. Chester loves the teacher. Yeah, it's a picture of a school. Chester loves the school. Now you say it with me and you point to the words. Chester loves the school. Fish your brain. We just read a book. So we read a book earlier in the week, about school. And now you just read another book about school. You guys are so smart. So proud of you. So what I want you to do after the video is over is you can color the pictures. You write your name, of course. Always write your name. Then I want you to practice more writing, and I want you to trace the lines on each word. Okay? So that's what you're going to do when you do your when we're done with this video. Now, or you can, let's call it your weekend home practice. You can even do it for home practice. So you can do it on the weekend if mom and dad or your adult wants you to, or you can do it when the video's over. It's up to your adult. So now we are going to do cut and glue to match the opposites. So see, we have some pictures on the side, and we're going to cut these out. And we're going to cut around the dotted lines, and we're going to make a square when we cut it. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares with pictures on them. And then you're going to look at the pictures here. And we're going to glue the picture that matches the opposite. So if we're looking at the sun, which one of these pictures is the opposite? Opposite means that it's the different one from. So like if the light is on, the opposite would be that the light is off. So if we have a sun, that means daytime. What's going to be the opposite over here? Is it the girl, the flower, the fox, the fist, the closed hand, or is it going to be the moon and the stars for the nighttime sky? Yeah, it's going to be the moon and the stars because this means day, sun means day, and the moon and stars mean night. So you're going to glue this one in the box next to the sun. And that's how you're going to do this. It's called opposites. And you're going to write your name at the top, and then your moms and dads can send me a picture. So when you're done with the video, you're going to color your Chester booklet, and you're going to write, practice writing by tracing over the lines. and you're going to finish cutting and gluing your opposites. Then your adult's going to set a timer on their phone or their watch, and you're going to read your Chester book for 1 minute to yourself. You're going to practice our read to self. And if you need to start the video again and find out the parts that I said for read to self, then your adult can help you do that, okay? So practice read to self for 1 minute with Chester, and then color the Chester booklet and trace the words inside. That's number 2. And then number 3 is to finish cutting and gluing your opposites. And then when you're done with all that, you guys can have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.